Moin moin and hello, welcome back to another Motor Town video. You caught me in a very awkward spot there. I was just maybe listening to some music while taking care of the car over here that we rescued in the episode before. If you missed the episode before, please go ahead, check the description. There will be a link pretty much almost at the top and you can click that and that will bring you to the last episode. Alright, well, without further ado, enough of the shenanigans. Let's try and build our new Voltex into something off-roady. Because most of the people said off-road, 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 and I suggested maybe we should build it into the Back to the Future off-roader car. If you know which one I mean, I will off-roader car, into Toyota SR5 it's called. I will put a picture of it in right now, if editing Dan doesn't forget that. And then we will try and replicate it to the best of our abilities. We have obviously limitations here in Motor Town, and yeah, we'll have a look. All right, let's get to it. So we need to, oh man, camera. We need to push the vehicle in place. So Taya gave me the tip: get in the vehicle, adjust your wheel, and then get out. I usually do exactly this to get better shots of vehicles, but I completely forgot that. Wait, the handbrake is on again. No. Why is the handbrake on? Okay, let's get back out. Turn the wheels this way because we're gonna go reverse. Well, okay. Yeah, that's totally your fault and not mine at all. Wait, can I maybe jump over here and then we push it? I'm very powerful, so I can just do this here. No. I'm ruining the shop. Wait, I have a better idea. Leave the handbrake engaged and we're just gonna do it this way. Yeah, that happened. Okay, let's go and get this started. So first off, we're going to repair it. 100% body damage cost us 50 schmeckels, and I have quite a bit left. So yeah, hey, there we go. If you wonder how I got so much money, I used QZEP's double economy mod and I just added the value for fuel there to give me way more money. And then I just did that. Basically cheated me the money, but you know, I just want to have enough so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I used to have 40 mil. I'm already 10 mil down just by customizing cars and setting up videos like this one here. So yeah, let's get back to it. I would like to start with a pair of wheels for this beautiful truck, and I'd like to have something resembling the truck. Full transparency, I tried set one up already a little bit off screen, and I use these wheels because they pretty much resemble the ones from the picture that I just put up. Wait, let me get that picture pulled up so I am in the same level as you are and we're not so confused. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got the picture pulled up. Yeah, these are the Duke wheels are pretty much the only wheels that will get as close to what we are seeing there as possible. All right, let's buy 4 of those and replace the old junky wheels. There we go, janky wheels, not junky wheels. I mean, we never know, right? But yeah, let's have a look. Anything. Yeah, we go for the roof on there. No, we wanna keep it as close to the original as we can. I checked front bumpers, so I thought about putting this front bumper on and then we just put maybe some tubular stuff on there if possible. What we have as an option from Maya's detail works. Man, I forgot the name. You know which one I mean, right? Like the pack with the attachments from Maya. So link is in the description. To all of the mods that you see me use, they are all linked in the description. Any of them. Let's have a look. Anything cool looking maybe we can use here. Like I said, really wish there was a wire mesh here that would automatically fit itself to the vehicle. You could make so much cool looking stuff here and give the player creativity where it's needed. But yeah. Okay, I think we can try with the bumper. Kind of don't like the bumper though, and I don't like that it's a different color. Yeah, okay, let's leave the bumper off. Front spoiler, well, yeah, unless we want that right in our wheels. No. Bonnet, yeah, we definitely want to put a bonnet back on. Any bonnet that maybe do something weird, funny. No, okay. We take the Voltex bumper, bonnet I mean. I'm gonna cut this a little bit down if need be, right? So we can do the trip to the off-road area also in this video. Yeah, we can't put anything here, but actually we shouldn't, because looking at the picture, I wish we had a bit more fender well size, but we don't have any of that. Bumper is also something we could put this here, but sadly this doesn't connect at all. It would be cool because it would save me a spot later. Spoiler. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to talk about this. Even though I kind of find this cool, but it's not in the picture. So I'm gonna try to keep as close to it as I can. What did we need? I want to put a bull bar because we're gonna put a tubular bar in front, so we kind of have something to prevent front damage. A winch. Yeah, the picture doesn't have a winch, so I'm just not gonna put a winch on here. Even though if you build this yourself and you wanna actually use it for like off-road stuff, you put a winch on. Just straight simple. So wheels. We did that. No, we need to go to suspension. That's how I do it usually. Wheel spacers. That's it's also a wireless. You saw what I mean, right? Looks a bit wireless. So the wheels can go over the side a little bit. It doesn't need to be the perfect fitment. If I put perfect fitment, I would do it like this. So we hit the, if you know what I mean, like where the tire bulges over on the side there. I'll put an arrow there right now, and then you can kind of see that it lines up with the fender well there. Pretty nice. So that's 80 millimeters. I'm gonna buy 4 of those because I want proper wheel alignment and not some off the charts thing. So we need to go a little bit higher. That is too high. Also, I cannot change this with the drive shaft to the wheels here. It's just game limitation, I guess, what you can do there, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just how it is. Yeah, that bothers me a lot, but I cannot change it. I can't do anything about it, right? We would need to be able to resize the wheels essentially a little bit, or the drive shaft need to be spring loaded or actually on springs, you know, like an extra suspension in the game, visibly, I mean. So we're going off-road. We want the dampener to return as quick as possible. Not too extreme, right? But I think I'm gonna go with we're gonna test out the 500s. And then we're gonna go with a super soft suspension. Maybe like, oh, this is 1,000. No, we don't want 1,000. I think we're gonna go with like a 50 maybe even. Like very, very, very soft suspension. And then anti-roll bar. We're gonna go a little bit, let the body roll have a little bit of space. Or maybe even 50. I don't want to take away roll. It needs to be able to roll the body side to side. You know what I mean? Actually, no. I'm talking BS here. You don't want the body to be rolling. Otherwise, you're gonna flip over. Okay. Ignore what I said. Get a roll bar. Okay, put a roll bar in the anti-roll bar. Everything else we set up already. Let's get some brake power. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up 200%. I think I was the best brake pads that I have. Like I said, oh no, I didn't mean to do it. If you see anything that you like here and it might be modded, just check out the description, like I said. And don't forget to like the video if you made it till here, and leave a comment down below what you think so far. Or what you think in the end, and subscribe while you're at it. Thank you so much. Okay, sounds like I'm saying goodbye, but I'm not. We are far from done. I was thinking, I'm not sure which engine the SR5 had, but I think it's not a V8. And my thought was, why don't we put an inline 4 1.6 liter in here? Probably was something bigger, but we can juice this up, right? Like this is, we're not at the limit of it. But let me, actually, you know what? Let me have a look real quick what original engine the SR5 had in it. Give me 1 second. Okay, I am completely wrong. It had I have it open here. The Toyota SR5 typically features a 4.0 V6 engine. So between 270 and 278 foot-pounds of torque. So 270 horsepower, and the rest was for the torque. So I think a flat 6 will resemble this the best. Do we have a V6 in the game? Like vanilla? No, right? No. Yeah, I'm gonna take the flat 6. You might not agree, that's fine. I'm just taking it now, and we are going to deal with our consequences later, with the horsepower consequences. You know what? It's our juiced up Back to the Future truck. So I'm not gonna put a supercharger in there. I'm gonna maybe put like a small turbocharger in there. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna put any turbocharger in there. I don't see anything else here. Yeah. I think I want better torque at lower RPM. So we get off the ground better. And we also get horsepower earlier. This was the intake, right? Yeah, I got the radiator. Yes, we got the turbocharger. We can take like a small one, you know, like just to have something in here. What are we at? Take like a small one. Almost get 800 horsepower. I'd say we take... Why is this so expensive? Ah, it's because the turbo curve is different? No, it's the same turbo. I don't get it. This is 3,000 and this is... You know what? I'm having money. I'm buying the 50,000 one. It's like, why are you buying an expensive phone? You can just buy this. Makes no sense, right? Why are you buying the cheap phone if you could buy the super expensive one? I know which transmission is in there, so I'm just gonna take the Toyota one that is here. I'm not that into transmissions. We wanna not take too long of a final drive ratio, so we are going with a shorter one and then maybe test out how it feels, and then we can still change that later. And this video is gonna be way too long already. Wait, let me see where we're at. Okay, we're at 15 minutes. I need to not be too slow. I wanna have locked diffs for off-road, but I'm gonna keep the center diff unlocked so they can work independent of each other inside. Yeah, independently of each other. Or actually, you don't want the... You want a two-way lock, or? Let me know down below in the comments what I did wrong. Probably did something wrong. I'm just gonna go with the lock diffs for the off-roading. Probably not right, and you're yelling at me reasonably well in the comments. Lock diff off-roading. I have no idea. So, you know, I can drift and that's about it, you know, and drive maybe a car from A to B. I don't have a driver license in real life, so 38 years old and still no driver license. Yes, we're gonna go with a metallic black. What, does it do anything to up the saturation of this? No, right? It's just if you want to have color in the end. Seat? Wait, let me pick up the picture again. They have like a light gray seats in there, so we're gonna take these. The nice and cheap looking ones. Yeah, I'm looking at the originals from the scene actually, you know, the scene in the where they picture them how they drive from Back to the Future, Marty McFly and his girlfriend Jennifer. Sadly, we cannot make the eyes in front. I don't know if you see where I move my mouse here, like the chrome parts here black. Same with the one on the back, because they are blacked out or even entirely removed on the truck in the movie, I think, if I see it right. It's not the same model, obviously. This is not a Toyota, right?
Obviously, this is not a Toyota, right?
No, it's way too long. It needs to be shorter here, and then it needs to be shorter here, and the nose needs to be way more down. It's not the SR5, but I'm just going with what we have and just winging it. Cargo band looks like just a plain black. I'm gonna go with like a slightly grayish black, because this is how it would look in black, and I think like a, you know, like it's been sprayed with the stuff. And they have like a slight blue window tint on there. Need to go a bit down with the opacity, and then we will see if we leave it like this. I think would be nice. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Maybe a little bit less actually, like this. Yeah, just a hint of it. No decals. They have a window sticker which I cannot replicate, and I tried, like I said, I tried to rebuild this already. So I tried to put a window sticker in here. I put a Toyota decal, which we have right here, and I smaller it, right? Because it's kind of this size about in the real truck. And no. Need to use the left mouse button to move the camera. It kind of looks not good though. Like, let's be real here, okay? We could stretch it a little bit and then make it smaller. Yeah, like this. No, it doesn't look good. I'm not tripping, right? Like, just, it looks like somebody wrote on your forehead while you're sleeping at a party or something like this. That's how this looks, honestly. Like drew something on your forehead. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. If you're yelling at me, keep it. It's kind of growing on me now. But kind of not. I did pictures with this. It does not look good. This would need to be a bit more like folded down, or let me make a window sticker, you know? Let me put decals on the window. Okay, let's go back. Leave it as is. And now we need to go to our first time starting it. Let's make this an epic moment here. There we go. Wait, give me a second. I'm setting this up here. I'm not seducing you, promise. See what it sounds like. Oh. She sounds feisty. Nice. Okay, well, we got that done. Now, put the HUD back on. We need to drive to our... why is it doing this? Oh, wait. You know what? I did everything, but install better tires. You know what? Let's take the rally tires. They cost Because 18K per tire. QZap, I know you edited the prices already. Thank you for that. Please make the stuff cheaper. This is ridiculous. Why I am going so weird? What is happening? You see what I mean though, right? See? What is happening? Okay, it's a lock diff. Maybe I need a partially locked diff. I can't drive this otherwise. Give me 1 second. I think we're gonna go with a 1.5 diff. Or 50-30. Let's try this out, because I think the lock diff is just too much. I can't drive I cannot drive. I didn't put anything in the center diff, right? Sorry if this takes long. I'm cutting already. Cutting. No, I didn't put anything in the center diff. Okay, I'm not gonna put anything there. Yeah, that's much better now. I couldn't steer anymore. The back wheels were not cooperating. Let's have like a little pull. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. If you say anything, I will drag you down with me. Ooh. Maybe it's still too long final drive in here. Holy crap. Yeah, that was just the first. No, we're not going in there yet. It's very bright. It's very daylighty. Look at that little blue shine on the window. It look nice. I like that. Okay, let's turn off the car. Wait, does it? How much do I weigh? Oh, I can make it whip. Okay, let's go inside. Sorry, a bit of shenanigans here. Let's open both doors because we need to go in and out quite a bit. We need something for the front first. We have choices. I'm gonna show you some and then I'm gonna put some because I already know what kind of fits and what doesn't. And it is very funny at some point. I would like this technically. It fits, but it goes into the radiator. And this here was my best choice by far for this. So let's have a look. Right? No, let's do the not so preferable choice. Yeah, it looks a bit funky. So yeah, you can see what I mean here. It just goes straight into the radiator, even if you move it to a proper space, right? If you're really about this, I mean, you know, we have wireless drive shafts. So does this really affect our realism, quote unquote thing? It doesn't. It's not perfectly aligned or anything, but this is how this looks. And if you have the picture in mind, so I'm gonna put it up right now of the Back to the Future pickup. The lights are free and there are no bars there. And there are tubular bars on the bottom. So the closest I have come to get this right is this here. The biggest problem I had doing the pre-install, so to say, was that I don't have enough slots, because if you want to replicate the back part of it with the tubes and the lights on top, you run out of slots. Plain and simple. You just run fully out of slots, and that was my biggest problem. So, and this kind of fits also. It goes here on the sides, kind of you can mount it there essentially, right? Just barely fits here past the radiator, and when you go a bit backwards, line this up not too close to it, right? And then we want to see that we pitch it. Oh, okay, wait, give me a second. It's the same problem again. Okay, I set everything to 0. We're back where we started. So 90-degree angle. I think I want to pitch it a little bit more up. Maybe like this, because like you see in if I'm not going to put up the picture now every time, but in the picture it is better lined up. So I'd like to have it as close as I can. I know it might not look perfect or anything like this, and it might not be attached perfectly down here, but I think that's as good as we get. I could add some like a light bar or something here and here to make it look a bit more like a tubular thing. The problem is that we just ran out of slots for the back thing. I haven't found anything that I could maybe use to replicate the back tubes beside the light tubes that lay in the shelf here. Nothing of the stuff from Maya's pack sadly was able to give satisfactory results for this. I mean, you can't put, there's over 90 pieces in here or something like this. You cannot put all of the stuff in here. Maybe we could use something like this for the top. Okay, that does all not make sense. I'm going to get the light bars and I'm just gonna stick to my original plan without fiddling too much, because this takes all the time from doing things. So we need, I think overall it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these light bars. So this is where most of the slots go. It's just these light bars, sadly. So yeah, that's where we are at right now. So we're gonna start at the top here, set the height where we want to be, right? And I'm gonna reset them to 0, all of it, and then we will continue our journey here. So we got it to 0. We wanna have it in the middle, obviously, and then we're gonna do it like this. And I kinda want the light to maybe to go down. I mean, to look down, you know what I mean? Just like this, like that. Let me have a look. Yeah, like this. No. And then we gonna put it up onto the roof. because I think this might look the best. I might be wrong, but it gives you more of a tubular look. Or am I tripping? I might be tripping, actually. I might be wrong doing this like that. I might be onto something doing it. I'm gonna try it this way, and if I don't like it, we can still reset it after. Okay, I'm gonna get this done, and I'm gonna bring you back in once I'm completely done doing all the tubes and stuff, and then I will show you, maybe get you in when the last lights are being mounted. So this is not gonna be too long, because we're also gonna go for a drive, right? So see you in a second. So welcome back. I finished. I should say I have finished our little pickup. It's not this. This is my grumpy vampire bus, the American Greyhound looking bus. This is the pickup, which I think looks pretty nice. It is pretty much as close as you can get to the original. I'm gonna leave the angle like this and put the original up next to it on the left here, to the left of it, and you can decide if this is close enough. It's kind of like over here, like where my dude is looking, you know, like over there. And I decided to put the Toyota back on top. I went to the shop to do it. Not sure if I like it. You know, it kind of looks like still like a forehead to going wrong. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm super happy about it. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Where we are, we're at where we are. And otherwise, like hands down, I think it looks pretty cool. I wish the tubular we had more tubes in front to prove to you that this is full on built to the limit. I will show you now how much slots we have left for any extras. If I find out there's one more slot left, I will obviously put something in front, but I tell you, I don't think I left anything open. Yeah, 10 slots. This exactly how this is, how it stands here. Takes 10 slots to finish it here with the lamps like this, right? These are all these long lamps that you saw me buy here in the store, right? Like these ones here, the ones on the bottom. It's all of these light bars, and then we have the ones on the top there to kind of represent the ones from the movie. I wish I could put some in the front here, just don't have slots anymore. We're done. If you have an idea what you could do to make this less slots, obviously I will do it. You can find this in the workshop. I will put this right after the video into the workshop, and you can use this build as is. I didn't change anything else. I am ready. I wanted to say something else. I forgot what I wanted to say. I totally forgot. Yeah, we are going to... It is quite a blast. It's very quick. It's like... So we are... What I thought is, here's all nice and dandy, right? Like just driving here a little bit off-road and stuff, right? Would be nice already. We are going to where it came from, right? We are going to the mines. Here. We're going to the mines. This is not my campy, and somebody else is camping there and invited me over, okay? So we are going to the mines, and we're gonna drive from the mines where we started, where we essentially found the good thing, to maybe down here, maybe just a little bit here or here, you know, just to show the capabilities of it, what we built, and have a little fun with it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go there, and then I will pick you back up once I made my way to the starting point. So here we are, where it all begun. Let me turn off the HUD. I don't think we need the HUD at all. We're just gonna drive a little bit with it and have a little bit of fun. How does it look when we turn on the lights? Yeah, the top light should turn on when I have my high beams on, and the ones on the back shouldn't turn on at all because I didn't set any. Would be kind of funny to see how they look if you if you turn this on. You could maybe even utilize the top bar if you point it backwards, and then you have like a backlight. Look, that's where we got it from. Here it was parked here in the bush. That's where it all started. That's where we came with our little tow, and then we dragged it out of here with a broken engine, and now look at us here. Look at this. Oh no! End of story. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we have only body damage. Okay. It's my driving skills, okay? Fully my fault. Let's go. And I don't see which gear I am, so this is the tricky part. Let's get up the hill here. I'm gonna try to drive a little bit slower, right? A little bit more realistic in terms. There we go. Get over the bridge. Oh man, what a nice view. Look at it. Look at our pickup, what it has become. And it could still use improvements, I think. Maybe don't need the anti-roll bar. I'm looking at the suspension work, right? If we look. it's 500 dampeners. Maybe we need even faster dampeners to go down even quicker. I want to give it a beans also a bit. You know, a bit beans. Oh man, that looks so nice though here. Wow. What a nice view. Look at the water. Unreal Engine 5, man. You know, we're getting there. Running really good for me too. Not running bad. I think the too far away look is not our way. It's mud, but we are not... We just bottom out? I think we bottomed out. Which I'm surprised that we... Oh man, it's a little bit tippy. Maybe need anti-roll bars. But I also wanted to lean a little bit. I just need to drive more careful, right? I'm driving like a maniac, obviously. You know what I want to try? I want to try to get something like this. Can this do it? Let's have a look. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm boning myself here. Maybe a bit... If I give a bit more speed, I might break the truck. Let's have a look. No. No. Help. Need service. It's your fault. Red buddy. Yeah, don't look at that. That's nothing. Okay, you cannot drive up the rock. Well, we're gonna stick to the street then. Turn our light. It's getting a bit dark. Like, not dark, but dimmy. You know, dimmy. A dummy. You could call me a dummy, yeah. For doing what I did here. Wait, I just wanna go for some adventures, you know? Everybody can follow the road. But what is off the road is where the real adventure starts. I'm gonna set some Oblivion NPCs. Storytelling, dude, right there. Okay, that's where I wanted to go up anyway. Well, great. I mean, I knew that. Obviously knew that. I just want to show off that I can do it. Whoa! Slow! What am I doing? I'm gonna break it. Probably breaking it already. Where does this go here? I was never here. Let's have a look. Oh? Oh no! Come on! Yes! No! Flip back over! Come on! You can do it! Do like get into a spin or something. Okay, I think I'm stuck. Oh, don't edit a cake W in here. Probably did already, that asshole. Let's get a roadside service for the... They come, you know, they need to come all the way up to the hill and then they're like, oh my god, it's this idiot again. Where does it go there though? And now I'm curious. I'm gonna go slow there now, okay? Promise. Let's go. I didn't know there's like a drop there, so... Look, see? Kinda looks like there's not a big, huge drop here. But there is. Let's go slow. Maybe we can make it. Oh my god! We made it! No, don't get stuck. This is insane. I cannot... What if I just get out? You know? Is it in gear still? Yeah, let's put a neutral. Come on! Where's the car? It's still rolling. Look at my tires. Oh, I got it. Okay. There we go. Is this not all-wheel drive? I think it was... Did I made it not all-wheel drive? I think I screwed it. No, it is all-wheel drive. Why is it doing so weird things? Maybe because of the differentials? I don't know. Educate me in the comments, please. No, I'm not educating you. They do it wrong every time. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. What you're watching here is me trying, okay? Oh man, it looks nice though. Look at it. I'm gonna go up there. Probably not. There's a road down there. Wait. What? Where are we? Ooh. Where we go, we don't need a road. Okay, we're going back here and we're trying to get down there. No, what am I doing? Oh my god, then. How am I gonna get down here? Well, there's only one option to find out, right? Ooh, slightly flippy. Yeah, the last part is it's worrying me. Do you see how steep that goes? I should have probably go somewhere else. Ooh. Doing it. No. Let's get the back is coming forward. Oh, made it. Man, I'm a professional off-roader. Look at us. Yeah, okay, and now? Yeah, I think that you know what, maybe we send it and then somebody else has to rescue it from here. No! Hey, oh yeah, well, you know what? That was my off-road demonstrations. I hope you enjoyed them. It's... Wait, give me... Come on! Ha! Who? Sawalolo! Oh, you're still here. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to get my my vehicle back up. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this. We kind of made it down the hill, almost close to the road, right? Oh, we're so close. Look at it. It's not even that hard of a drive then, no? If you have a little bit of more skill than down there, probably. Maybe there you can go down. Well, if you made it down here already, let me know. Maybe in the same car. I challenge you. Go down the hill with this car. I mean, that's a wrong name for the challenge, so. Well, we went down the hill. I want to go kind of like down there, right? Like behind me. But yeah, well, we flipped the vehicle over. We rescued it, recovered it. We recovered it. And then we also rebuilt it. And then we destroyed it. Maybe this series should be called Recover, Rebuild, and Destroy. You know, that should be the name of the series. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. These videos take a lot of time to do and edit and prepare. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. It's very important, okay, that you do this right now. No kidding, it's free and it doesn't cost you anything. And get more great videos like this. Maybe they are great, maybe they are not. Maybe they have a lot of dad jokes in them. I cannot promise anything, you know. Anything is possible at this point. Not to forget, like, subscribe, and also leave a comment. Did you use the build that I posted that you saw in the video here? Did you use it for anything? Maybe you refined it a bit, made it better even. I'm sloppy at this, right? I'm good at building drift cars and maybe a little bit of drag car. You know, not too bad at that either. Maybe the... Well, long outro. Thank you so much again. Hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the next one. Please take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Stay happy if you can and give somebody a hug. Have a good one. Bye.